Good morning. Good morning. All right, I'm headed into the office. My goal was to leave at 9:30, and it's 9:36. So I don't know what keeps me from leaving on time. Time is not definitely not my strong suit, which is why I work for myself because I cannot punch nobody's clock. All right, good morning. I just wanted to jump on this morning quickly because I have a 10 o'clock, but I just had some end of the year musings, just some different things that I was thinking about that I wanted to share. Maybe some things for you to think about this year. This year, for a lot of people, this was a rough year. This was a hard year, and I think for a lot of people, there was so much almost drastic change in the landscape and in people's thought patterns. I think that's what it was for me. Like that's what really has been tough this year is I am truly, like as I'm journaling this week, I am truly recognizing that 2023, this was the year that it's kind of like I woke up and I was in a world, I was in a culture that I did not like, I did not want. Like this year marked the beginning, and I hope it's the beginning and the ending, but something tells me it's not, but it definitely marked the year that I personally felt a shift in the world and the dating and relationship landscape and marketplace and culture. Like I personally felt the shift this year. And other people tell me, no, this has been going on even before this. Like even before this has been going on. I clearly did not feel it. I clearly did not see it or feel it until this year. This year was definitely kind of like the wake-up call. And I got a lot of lessons out of that. One of them is, I took my eyes off of God. I took my eyes off of Jesus. That's what happened. And that's why it became so apparent, so glaring, because normally I got my eyes on God. I got my eyes on Jesus. I'm not thinking about y'all and what y'all doing. Thank you, Garland Stillwell, for buying a badge. Appreciate you. I'm not thinking about y'all. I'm not thinking about what's going on out here. I'm keeping my mind's eye focused on him and my purpose and what it is I'm here to do. And that has always served me very, very well. That's always kept me happy and hopeful and positively expectant and all of the good things. So I think this year, I got distracted. I think this was the year of the distraction. That's what I'm calling it. 2023 was definitely the year of the distraction, and not a healthy distraction, not a good distraction, a very bad distraction. I got off of my path. I got off of my purpose a lot, a lot. I am ending this year with goals. There are goals that I set just in this month that I will not meet. And I feel a way about that. Like I really, really do. I need to feel this feeling of failure. I need to totally drink it in because a lot of the stuff that happened this year, I'm going to say it should have never happened. It did. And I learned lessons from it. And now I've got to move forward and grow and make sure those things don't happen again. So, but yeah, this year has been a tough year. I want you to reflect on it. Take this last couple of days to reflect on this year. Learn and grow. A lot of you all made mistakes too. I wasn't the only one. You got to learn and grow from those mistakes, and you got to make sure that you take the lesson from it so you don't repeat it. Because we're going into 2024, and I know everybody, so it's typical to say, oh, this new year is going to be better. We say that every year. We say that every year. This new year is going to be great. Look, we said that in 2019, right? Remember this time in 2019 and how awesome, 2020 was going to be, and 2020, and that was a complete shit show. So, but we say that every year around this time. that next year is going to be my year. This is a lot of good things going to happen. Okay. And again, I don't want to rain on anybody's parade. I want you to say that every year. Every year say that about the next year. But I just want to give a cautionary warning that, okay, we've said that before, and we've had some really stinker years. So, but I'm hopeful. I'm truly hopeful. And like I said, I'm going to do what I do every year, which is I'm going to learn and grow and keep it moving. Okay. One of the things that I think is important for the men to know and understand, I really want this message to land with the men, and then I'm going to give a message for the ladies. So the message for the men, this is where I've been and reflecting it all. This is my message for the gentlemen. Gentlemen, becoming avoidant is not the way, okay? Becoming the avoidant and putting a cage around your heart, that is not the way. That's not the way to love or life or even your purpose. Like, if I could be honest, even if you have a big purpose on your life or you have goals or dreams or things that you want to do, stepping into this avoidance kind of space where you don't feel, where you don't become attached, where you don't bond, where you don't, stay too long anywhere, that is not the way. That is not the way forward. That is not the way to everything that you really want. And you've got to really make a decision. You've got to make a decision that, okay, yes, I want you to have goals and dreams. I want you to be on your purpose, but I also want you to see that you need love. You need care. You need nurturing in your life, just like the rest of us. And there is a healthy way to get it. There is a healthy way to get it. And guess what? There are women, right, that can provide that love and care and nurturing and all the good things that I believe feminine women provide. You have to be incredibly discerning, especially now. It's almost like you have to learn how to choose a good woman. You have to learn how to love yourself, love her, right? So your self-work is going to come first, that inner work, and then you will have everything you need, to share that with someone else. But one of the big messages I've been giving to a lot of my men this month that I work with is to speak up, right? To speak up. You matter. You matter. Your thoughts and feelings and opinions matter. And I don't know why, the culture it's like they've trained you that you don't matter. You matter. That's it. You matter. What you think, what you feel matters. And what I see happening is I see men today, they're speaking up, but it's in a way that is so harsh, so cold, so cruel, so nasty. Like, okay, I applaud the courage to speak up, but you have to understand that the way you're doing it, the words you're using and how you're doing it is not effective. You have to be willing to stand up for yourself and advocate for yourself in a way that's effective. Okay, it's just like a child throwing a tantrum. That's really not going to get them what they truly want. You have to find effective ways to speak up for yourself. That's what a lot of men don't understand. But, Kevin Samuels emboldened them and empowered them. And, he did this and he taught us that. Okay. He's not here anymore. And what I want you to do is, there's parts of his message that while they may be valid, I want you to deliver it in such a way where it will land. Okay. That's what a lot of people are not great at. You all are just delivering it any old kind of way, using any old kind of words, with any old kind of tone, with the harshness and all of that. It's not going to land. And then when that happens, because I have many men, especially this month, telling me, well, I tried that, Anita. I tried to speak up and I tried to say how I felt and I tried to say what I thought. And okay, if it's coming off crazy, harsh, profane, yeah, it's not going to land. That's what they're actually learning in my practice right now. I'm teaching men how to be more effective communicators. Okay? Because it's like you all only have two buttons. You have, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to suffer in silence, or I'm going to blow this whole place up. Like those are the only two buttons a lot of y'all have. I'm going to blow this whole place up. I'm going to cuss everybody out. I'm going to go off. I'm going to yell and scream and do all this crazy stuff. Or I'm just not going to say anything. I'm just going to suffer in silence. My thoughts and feelings don't matter. Now, there's something in between, sir. There's actually something in between. And that thing in between is called effective communication. Okay? There is a way to express how you feel and what you think that can, in a way that can actually land. Okay? So that's what I'm teaching men right now. How can I help you to express in a way that can actually land? Because what a lot of y'all aren't doing, you're just, and you keep saying things like, and I have to get on my men about this, because they'll keep saying things like, that shouldn't matter. That shouldn't matter. Why does that? It does matter. I'm sorry, sir. It matters. It matters. And you know how I know it matters? Because a lot of men, you all are obsessed with a woman's tone. You're obsessed with her condescending tone, her sharp tone, or her disrespectful tone. Oh, I guess it does matter. I guess tone and delivery does matter. Because let a woman bring that to you. So, sir, you're going to have to work on yours too. Okay? It's going to have to be said in a way that can land. Because y'all care when we, and I get on the ladies, I'm about to get to them. Okay? Right? You want it said in a way that you can hear, that you don't feel immediately defensive. You don't feel like you have to protect yourself. I want you to do that with them too. Okay? That's the part. For some reason, that shouldn't matter. And Kevin Samuels, he just stayed like it was and blah, blah, blah. Okay. And he was also, very polarized. So he was either loved or hated. Whereas I believe, had he changed some things in his delivery, I think he could have won a whole lot of women over. I do. I think there is a way in which to deliver it. So that's it. But that's for my gentlemen. You all matter. You all matter. What you think matters. How you feel matters. That's it. And I need you to believe that. And then I need you to act on that. I need you to actually speak up for yourselves. I need you to actually, voice your opinion. How do you feel about that? So that's what you're going to tag on the end. Tell someone how you feel. Tell them what you think. How do you feel about that? That's it. That's the simple formula. But if you do it in a way that's healthy, that's like not harsh, women, we are the weaker vessel. We are genteel. We are fragile, right? And if you do it in a way that lands, give it a try. That's all I'm saying. Give it a try and say, how do you feel about that? But please say it. Please say it. I get so annoyed when I'm in session and the woman is just, having a field day because, as we well know, women think the relationship is for them. Women think, this is my relationship. This relationship should make me feel X, Y, and Z. I should get this from you in the relationship. Okay, what about the guy? Does he get anything? Does his needs get met? But you all have to advocate for yourselves. You have to believe, I'm getting into this relationship to reciprocally, right? To give and get, right? It's a reciprocal relationship. My thoughts and opinions matter. Okay? But if you continue to take this stance of, relationships are for the woman and happy wife, happy life, and we've already dispelled that myth. We dispelled that myth years ago. And we've changed it to happy spouse, happy house. Now I need the men to get on board. You have to embrace that. And I want the women to get on board too. But guess what? I want the men to lead in this area. I want you all to advocate for yourselves. I can tell women all day, hey, the relationship's not just for you. The relationship's for your man too. And he gets to have what he wants and you should be me. I can tell them that all day, and I do. But what I really want to see happen is I want men to advocate for themselves. You don't need me. You don't need me to advocate for you. You can do that all on your own. Stand up. Lead. Stop subjugating leadership. Stop saying things like, she won't let me. Well, see, but I'm sorry, what? Are you an adult male? Are you grown? What? Okay, no. No. Okay, so that's for my gentleman. You matter. That's the lesson that's coming out of this year. You need to advocate for yourself. You need to speak up for yourself. I want you to practice and work on how you do it, because I think that's a big part for y'all. But you matter. What you think and feel matters. Okay? And if don't nobody care, you should care. Because that's a lot. Again, I hear it all the time. They don't care. She doesn't care. You care. You care. I speak out and I speak up. I don't care what everybody else think. I don't care if people hate what I say, love what I say, follow what I say. I don't care. I speak up because somebody needs to. I speak up because I know I matter. I speak up because I actually have something to say. So it does, the outcome is not on my radar. I do it because I have to do it. That's it. Okay. That's for my gentleman. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let me get on to the ladies. Peace matters. Oh, here we go. The goal is love. The goal is connection. See, that's the problem. Y'all want so much peace. You want so much peace that you're willing to, it's just like our country, right? At some point, you got to go to war. You got to be willing to go to war. I'm willing to go to war to save my love and to save my relationship and to save my family. I'm not willing to lay down for the sake of peace. That's what's happened in the last 25 years to our men. And it is beyond sad. And I'm going to say it. This whole obsession with peace, when you are regularly disregarded and disrespected in your house and you keeping quiet because of peace, bruh, you ain't at peace. You are anything but at peace. If you are keeping your mouth closed and allowing your household, allowing your woman, allowing your children and your household, you don't have peace. You don't even realize it. You don't even realize it. You are a frog in a pot of water that's getting hotter and hotter and hotter. You got to go to war. That's the problem. Sometimes you have to go to war. Sometimes conflict is necessary, especially if you want to grow. Okay, but y'all done pricked my nerve with that. You done pricked my nerve with that peace comment. No, sometimes you have to speak up. Sometimes you have to speak out, and it's going to be uncomfortable, and we still going to be okay. But anyway, I digress. I'm going on to the ladies. It's the message I've been giving all year, and I really think that's the boiled down message at the end of the year, which is boundaries and standards. Boundaries and standards. We are responsible for us. We are responsible for our safety and our bodies. We are responsible for our reproduction. Okay? We are not going into next year saying men got me pregnant. He got me pregnant. Thank you, Garland, for buying another badge. I appreciate you. Yeah, that's stupid. We're not doing that. He got me pregnant. Can you believe he got me pregnant and ran off? Can I believe that you laid down consensually and did not use birth control and got pregnant and was surprised that he ran off? That's what I really want to say. No, let's not do that. Remember, accountability. That was a big word this year. Accountability, responsibility, sovereignty. That's the message for the women. Take all the reins. Take all the reins back. I've been waiting for women to do this forever. Stop giving away your power. Take the reins back. Keep your legs closed. I said it the other night. If this don't go in this, there won't be no baby. There won't be no soul tie. There won't be no STD or anything else. Keep this out of this until you have this. Okay? And then you may consummate that marriage. You may soul tie. There are good soul ties between husbands and wives. It's called a covenant. See? You're allowed to have a soul tie. It just needs to be with your husband. It needs to be, okay? So that's the message for y'all. Get you some boundaries and standards. Do the work so you can know your worth. Okay? You can actually know your value and stop treating yourself like cubic zirconia and giving deals and not charging the full price. But do that work first. You have to do that work first. And yeah, some of y'all do need to raise your value. Some of y'all do need to raise your value. If I could be honest, you got work around that too. You need to become that diamond. Some of y'all are that little clump of coal, and we got to put some pressure on you and form you into that diamond. But accountability, responsibility, sovereignty, feminine power, boundaries and standards, knowing your worth, knowing your value, working on your self-esteem. Because it killed me, y'all. This would be killing me. Women who will put up with the most ridiculous nonsense, and then this is what they say out of their mouth. I have high self-esteem. No, you don't. No, you don't. And that's how blind, that's how blind you are. No, you don't. No, you don't. No woman who loves herself will be putting up with this nonsense. No woman who loves herself got a man moving in with her, taking care of him, letting him drive her car around, then gonna wind up cheating on her or going over to the baby mama house, spending the night over there, or staying out all night. No woman who loves herself is accepting any of that. Okay? I go to bed and sleep in a big California king every night, and I'm good. I'm good. Because guess what, y'all? I only got 2 options in this world. I got 2 options. I'm reminded of that every day. The first option is the one I'm in right now. Okay? Happy, healthy, loving, fun, my hobbies, all my interests, my passion, my purpose, God. I mean, just all the things. Second option, God introducing me to my husband. God introducing me to his man. God introducing me, to a masculine, kind, emotionally healthy, safe, okay, great guy. And that guy recognizes the God in me, and together, we come together in holy matrimony. That's it. That's my only options. And yet people keep saying, yeah, I don't understand why because I only have 2 options. And y'all want me to take option 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You see, this is what y'all want me to do. I only got 2. So God said, you stay right here. And then when it's time, you be right here. But I only got 2 options. Okay. He said, that's a big bed. All right. I agree. Same applies to men. Same applies to men. But see, I'm going to keep it real. A lot of y'all men don't live by that. Y'all got 57 options, and y'all be telling people this. I got options. We know. And you are exercising all of them. And they're not good. They're not good. But anyway, my client just pulled up, so I got to go. Thank y'all so much for joining me this morning. Take these lessons. Let them resonate. I love y'all. And as always, stay open to love.